You wake up knowing you could be more, but somehow you never become it. And the scary part? It's not because you're lazy. It's because success mode never actually turns on. If you watch this till the end, you'll understand why most people stay stuck in the same loop for years, thinking, planning, wishing, but never breaking through. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Miss this, and you'll probably keep repeating the same year of your life, just with different excuses. Let's get into it. Most people believe success is about doing more motivation, more discipline, more habits. That sounds logical, but here's the truth no one tells you. Success mode doesn't turn on when you start doing more. It turns on when you stop protecting the version of you that's comfortable staying the same. And that's where most people fail. Let's start with the first reason. You don't actually want success. You want the feeling of wanting success. Think about that for a second. You like watching videos like this. You like planning. You like imagining a better future because all of that feels productive without requiring risk. Real success demands something uncomfortable. It demands that you disappoint people, that you look stupid at first, that you give up parts of your old identity. Most people say they want success, but what they really want is reassurance. They want proof they're on the right path without having to walk it yet. So they wait for confidence, for motivation, for the perfect moment, and success mode stays off. Here's a simple example. Two people want to get in shape. One starts going to the gym even though they feel awkward. The other keeps researching workouts, watching transformation videos, and saying, "I'll start next week." Both feel busy. Only one is changing. If this feels uncomfortably familiar, good, because the next part is where most people break. The second reason success mode never turns on is because you're addicted to comfort, pretending to be logic. Your brain is incredibly good at lying to you in a calm, reasonable voice. It says things like, "Now isn't the right time. Let's wait until things settle down. I need to be more prepared." That's not logic. That's fear wearing a suit. Comfort doesn't announce itself as comfort. It disguises itself as responsibility, realism, and patience. You tell yourself you're being smart, but deep down, you know the truth. You're avoiding the discomfort of starting. Success mode turns on the moment you act before you feel ready, and that's terrifying for most people, because once you start, you can't hide behind potential anymore. Potential is safe. Action is dangerous. Let me ask you something. If nothing changes in your life for the next 5 years, would you be okay with that? Because your current daily choices are already answering that question. And this leads to the third reason. Most people never turn on success mode because they're waiting for external permission. They're waiting for someone to tell them it's okay to go all in, for validation, for approval, for a sign. But here's the hard truth. No one is coming to activate your life for you. High performers don't feel more confident than you. They just stopped asking for permission to take themselves seriously. At some point, they made an internal decision, not a motivational one, an identity level one. They decided, "I'm the kind of person who follows through, even when it's boring, even when no one notices, even when it's uncomfortable." Most people never make that decision. They keep one foot in, one foot out. They half commit. They test the waters forever. And success mode doesn't work on half power. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your identity. If you still see yourself as someone trying, you'll always behave like someone who can quit. Now, this next part is subtle, but it might be the most important. Most people can't turn on success mode because they confuse intensity with consistency. They go all in for 3 days, maybe a week, then life hits. They miss one workout, one study session, one early morning, and suddenly they feel like they failed, so they stop. Success mode isn't about extreme effort. It's about controlled repetition. It's about showing up on days that feel average, days with no motivation, days where nothing exciting happens. That's where most people disappear. They think success should feel powerful, but most of the time it feels boring, and boring doesn't get applause, so people quit before results show up. Here's a mindset shift that changes everything. Stop asking, "How do I stay motivated?" Start asking, "What would this look like if I did it even when I didn't feel like it?" Because motivation follows action, not the other way around. And finally, the last reason most people never turn on success mode is because they're afraid to outgrow their environment. This one hurts. Success changes how people see you. Sometimes it creates distance. Sometimes it creates jealousy. Sometimes it makes others uncomfortable. So, without realizing it, you slow yourself down to stay stay relatable. You don't talk about your goals too much. You don't push too hard. You don't fully commit because deep down you're afraid of being alone at the next level. But here's the truth. You're already alone in your ambition. You just haven't admitted it yet. Success mode turns on when you decide that your future matters more than being understood by everyone around you. That doesn't make you selfish. It makes you honest. So let's bring this together. Success mode doesn't turn on because of motivation. It doesn't turn on because of talent. It doesn't turn on because of luck. It turns on the moment you stop negotiating with your excuses, when you act without waiting to feel ready, when you commit without needing applause, when you show up consistently even when it feels boring, when you choose growth over comfort. That's the switch. And here's the final thought I want to leave you with. You don't need to become a new person. You need to stop betraying the person you already know you could be. If this video made you reflect even a little, let me know in the comments what hit you the hardest. And if you want more content that helps you think clearly, move decisively, and actually turn success mode on, consider subscribing, because the moment you take yourself seriously, everything starts to change.